that, what are the vibes like with 3 matches left in this year and you guys hitting your stride really at the right time?
Um, they're obviously pretty high. I mean, I think the vibes are really well right now. I do think we went into the weekend expecting those results.
Yeah.
It's good to take care of the ones that we expect to and secure points on the road. I do think the vibe is really high, but I mean, at the same time, we got to make sure that we're staying focused and staying engaged and taking one game at a time. So yeah, I mean, it was a great bus ride back. The last two bus rides have been really fun, and I think right now they're just really trying to chase that feeling.
Yeah. Jillian setting the record for shutouts. I mean, that's got to be really helpful to know that consistency on the defensive end. So, just what are your thoughts on her accomplishing that?
Yeah, it's been a really fun, as a coach to watch her develop over the last couple of years, to go through kind of a difficult freshman year and to come out of it and to do this in year two. So we're extremely blessed with her work ethic and what she does on the field for us, and her communication and her verbal leadership has progressed over this year too. So that's been really rewarding to see. She's made some really big saves for us. Down the stretch. I think I talked a couple of weeks ago about her 1v1 ability, her recognition to come off her line and make a big save has been huge. And I I'd be I gotta also mention Gwen,
Yeah.
uh, Maria Storm, Izzy, and Kenna, and anyone that's really Elin and a couple of our backs that have stepped in and done a really good job for us. Um, I think Jillian, because of the type of teammate that she is, she would be the first to tell you that she didn't do it alone. So I think those 4 or 5 that I mentioned have also done a terrific job at minimizing mistakes, defending set pieces, and just really battling for one another in the back line. So it's been great to kind of set that mark the last couple of years, and now hopefully we can just continue to keep it going.
For the last 3 matches at home, what do you guys need to do over the next three to feel good heading into the GLIAC and postseason play?
You know, I don't necessarily know. I mean, I think right now it's just about getting today's training session.
Yeah.
Getting after it, doing what we normally do in terms of our preparation. I think now is not the time that we start to try to re-examine and to re-look at what we need to be doing instead of just continue to do what we've been doing, like our recipe and the way that we approach each and every week, each and every training session, each and every day boils down to then each and every match. So we're doing a really good job at staying in the moment, staying one day at a time. I think what we've been talking about is, I think the saying is finishing the job. Our saying is finishing the day. And we're going to finish each and every day. We're not looking past any day. And then hopefully that can carry us into each and every match as well.
Talk about the focus of this team also being relaxed at the same time. How do you manage that? Because you talk about the fun bus rides home, the relaxed part, but also staying focused and staying what's on task.
Yeah, I mean, I think these kids they have a switch. You know what I mean? Like they understand the intensity that it requires each and every game, and where it starts for us, as I've been mentioning throughout the years, that we have intense trainings, and it prepares them to hopefully replicate the match in some way. And if you don't train intense, you can't then expect to play intense. So I think what we've done, not only as coaches but also the leadership group, and I keep mentioning those 3 captains, but I think it's also important to mention like the Ali Krolls, the Elins, the Maria Sorensens, the Trombleys that continue to put in each and every day as informal leaders. And I think that's also a good thing to be very deep. Too as well. It's one of our deepest teams that we've had where players feel like they have to come each and every day and compete. And so we are really good at training intense, and then after our practice, we know that it's done and dusted. It's over. And I think that's what you see within this group is that they compete for each other really hard during practice, and they know when one person gets better, we all get better. but then we're able to shut that switch off and be good teammates and be good people right afterwards too.